Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying an apple strudel and a fruits of the forest strudel. These are both from ALDI. They were $2.49 each at ALDI. We'll talk about them more when we get them to the table once they have been, once they've baked. But right now, we just want to get them in the oven. You heat your oven, preheat it to 425 degrees. Remove the product from all packaging. Place frozen strudels on a foil-lined baking tray in the center of the oven. Bake for 30 to 40 minutes, conventional, or 25 to 35 convection, or until golden brown. So, and then let cool before serving. Do not microwave, bake thoroughly. So we will be baking these, it says 30 to 40 minutes. We will probably heat, let these bake for 35 minutes. Usually we go right in the middle of the cooking time. Okay, and these are just in there. They don't waste any plastic. And there's 2 of these and they're absolutely huge. So they're in there with no paper. They're not wasting any paper. So I'm gonna get one of each. Ooh, you can see this one has a little seeping out of it. And I'm gonna set a timer for 35 minutes and we'll be back. So we left them for 35 minutes and they really, really puffed up. I didn't expect them to puff up like
they're actually bigger than that, just saying it.
Yeah, they're huge. So we're going to let them cool off for a second, and then I'll cut into them on camera so that you can see what they look like up close, and we'll be back in just a minute. So I'm just gonna move them, and then we'll cut it open. You hear that crispy crust, the pastry? It sounds like a flaky toaster strudel. So
it does.
So let's see. There's your apple in there.
Yeah. Got all that crusty dough.
Right there.
Layers.
And then here is the berry. There we go. There's your berry. So we're going to try the apple first. It says you get 2 delicious traditional German flaked puff pastries filled with apples, raisins, and a touch of cinnamon. 1/3 of the strudel, they're saying strudel, not streusel. Strudel, and apple strudel is 230 calories. Well, I said it was like a toaster strudel. Yeah, okay. So product of Germany. And then you keep frozen. It says, chef's tip, serve with ice cream.
Of course.
Huh?
That'd be my tip too.
Always. Okay, let me see. I don't know if I can.
It's very hot.
Very hot.
The filling's very hot.
Mm-hmm.
The top of that, where those little squares were, the little sugar crystals, they're very crunchy. It's got a good flavor to it. It's not quite, I was expecting more of an apple cinnamon kind of flavor, and it's not quite that.
It's not as strong of an apple flavor as like in an apple pie.
Yeah, or an apple turnover or any of those.
I love the pastry.
The pastry's like awesome. Yeah,
and the pastry,
get super flaky layers.
I think the pastry is the best part of it. I do like the apple flavor. And the raisins, it's not like you get a ton of raisins, but I do like the flavor. But for me, that pastry, I love puff pastry.
I do too. I like it.
It's so delicious.
Pastry.
So I think that's great. And these were $2.49, and you get 2, and they're huge. That's the thing about these 2. This is a huge, whether you're looking at it as a breakfast or a dessert or just a snack, or you know, it's big.
It is big. I love the apples are good too. I wish they did have a little cinnamon in there. They would have put it over the top. I mean, it would have made it better. But
right, but it is delicious.
It's very rare.
This is the fruits of the forest. It is 2 delicious traditional German flaked pastries filled with apples and a selection of sweet and tart berries. So, you get red currants, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And this one is 240 calories for a third. So the apple was 230. This one is 10 additional calories.
You don't have to eat the one I ate, although you can cut it in.
I didn't know if I could. You really can't pick it up, can you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get some berries. Ooh.
It's a lot to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I like the flavor. It's different. It's a different, those berries are different than what I'm used to.
Blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries.
And then I get the raspberries and the blueberry, or the raspberries and the blackberries more than anything. I mean, raspberries especially.
It is a very strong flavor. It is.
It's seedy too.
Yes, and there is a tartness to it. But
I'm like, you like the pastry.
But you know what? I really like the flavor of those berries. I do.
I like it, but I like the apple one better.
Do you?
I like just the traditional flavor of apple.
There are seeds in there. Plenty of seeds. So that's something to look forward to. I know some of you have asked me before, did it have seeds? Because I can't have seeds. And you know, and seeds bother me or they get stuck in my teeth or whatever.
Some people are allowed to eat seeds.
Right. So this will not be the one for you if you can't have seeds.
But the apple one would be good.
But the apple one would be great for you. I really, really like the flavor of this one because it's so different. It
is different.
We've had mixed berries many, many times. And normally it's just a nice sweet berry flavor. This one there's just a tartness to it. And then with the mixture of the pastry itself, to me, it's just very pleasing, and I like the hot, just the warm pastry too. Yeah. The temperature of it.
I don't mind the flavor of the berries of the forest. I don't mind it, but I'd rather have the apple.
But look at this plate. It does make a mess.
Like a war zone.
Yeah, it makes a mess. So make sure this is not something you can eat on the go. You need to plan to sit and eat it. But I think it's very good. I think it's worth $2.49.
Oh yeah, I think it's good.
And definitely worth a try. And you would pick the apple. And I would pick the fruits of the forest. So, but both of them were good. I like the apple as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.